This is West Africa Weekly, a live series brought to you by Lynx and RV Core 9, where we talk about oil and gas news, projects, and developments that you can sink your teeth into. Here are your hosts, Greg and Arvie. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to West Africa Weekly. I'm your host, Greg Williams. Today is Thursday, May the 20th, and it's 9 a.m. here, local Houston time. So let's get into it. Let's get our rundown up. So we'll chat a little bit about the oil prices. Welcome to the show, everybody. We'll speak about the Sonatrach contract there in, for 12 wells. Sonatrach as well signs an MoU with Equinor. Halliburton awards some software grants to some Algerian universities. BP, E&I to discuss combination of upstream assets in Angola. And Shell in talks with Nigeria to sell its onshore assets. Welcome to the show, everybody. All right. So let's see for our oil prices today. So it looks like for WTI, it is $62.69. And the Brent is $65.85. So just a few quick things to mention. Prices fell a bit yesterday as the EIA reported a crude inventory rise of 1.3 million barrels for the week of May 14th. But strangely enough, analysts called for a build of 1.6 barrels. So as the build came, so did the fall in prices. So weather along the Gulf Coast here in the U.S. this past week has also been a factor as it's been affecting the processing rates. But we won't know the full effect until the next report. Welcome to the show, everybody. South Africa, India, Russia, welcome. Also, let's not forget the U.S.-Iranian nuclear deal that seems to be ongoing at the moment. Although I think this has less impact as the other points, but I guess we'll see for the next report. So for our market news, this is Seadrill JV Sonodrill, been awarded a 12-well contract for the Quenguela. May 14th, Seadrill announced that its JV Sonodrill, which is a 50-50 joint venture between Seadrill Holdings and Senegal of Angola, was awarded a 12-well deal. There are some additional options for more work following the contract, 9 additional wells and 11 one-well options. The contract is contingent on the national concessionaire approval. All of the work will be in Angola. Moving on here, Sonatrach Signs MoU on E&P with Equinor. May 17th, Sonatrach and Equinor signed an MoU to look at possible exploration and hydrocarbon opportunities in Algeria and abroad. I think they're looking for a strategic partnership here, as most everyone else is. There's 2 deals out there kind of in the market right now. One, you're either divesting, or 2, you're looking for a partner. Not many big deals where NOCs are taking it on their own and need some additional support. But we've seen a rash of IOCs divesting. So we'll chat about a few of those in just a minute or so. Welcome to the show. That's Nigeria, West Texas, and Rio. Welcome. Halliburton awards major software grant to 3 Algerian universities. May 18th, Halliburton has awarded 3 multi-million no amount other than multi-million. Educational software grants to Algerian public universities to train and prepare the next Algerian oil and gas engineers and geoscientists. The 3-year license. Hey, welcome to the show, Thailand and Algeria. The 3-year license provides students and faculty with access to Landmark's Decision Space Enterprise Software Platform. Landmark's platform includes seismic processing, geophysics, and geoscience, drilling, production, and data management. So good luck to all the future students involved here with this grant. We need new oil and gas engineers. So next on the list is BP and Eni signed an agreement to discuss combination of upstream assets in Angola. So May the 19th, looks like BP and Eni are considering consolidating some onshore assets in Angola. This mainly includes the oil and gas and LNG assets. They are looking to kind of revive output following years of decline and chronic underinvestment. Both together produce about 200 barrels a day, 200,000, barrels a day. They're saying that merging them would bring significant opportunities to boost future development and increased investment in the basin. Okay, so they're really looking to continue exploring in the basin, but don't want to do it alone. So they're partnering up, which is not unusual. They're now just throwing the onshore assets in the mix. Welcome to the show from Calgary. Yeah, so they're throwing the onshore assets in the mix, kind of sweetens the deal and puts ownership on both sides. Probably a smart deal. Next on the list, we have Shell. They are they're in talks with Nigeria to sell onshore assets. So another one from May 19th. It's been published that Shell is in talks with Nigeria about giving up their stake in the onshore assets in Nigeria. The company's CEO made a statement at the last annual general meeting. He said, we cannot solve the community problems in the Niger Delta. That's for the Nigerian government, perhaps, to solve, but we can do our best. But at some point in time, we also have to conclude that this is an exposure that doesn't fit our risk appetite anymore. This is, of course, in reference to some of the recent issues with court filings, court rulings for pipeline leaks and paying unspecified damages to farmers. So, yeah, every company has decisions to make, but here they're not simply moving on because they see it as energy transition, although some think it may be, but it's not energy transition. It's or divestments because they want to. It's a divestment because they have to. They can't continue to tell the stockholders each month or each quarter that they've lost X amount of dollars in Nigeria over and over. So it's a business decision based on the lack of returns, substantial enough to keep them there, keep them making money. So yeah, sometimes they got to do what they got to do. All right, that's our big ones for this week. Let's jump over here and see if we have any questions or comments. Yeah, so Mustafa, I think there's a 50-50 thing happening here with Shell. They're divesting 50% out of their onshore assets and moving a lot of stuff over to renewables. So yeah, there is, in some places they are moving out of onshore assets, kind of like here in Nigeria, except here they're doing it based on money and not an energy transition because they just can't afford to keep working, not get enough returns. But yeah, there is a lot of ongoing with IOCs with divestment. So, by the way, thanks for the question. Let's see. Any other questions? No other questions. Wow, quiet crowd this morning. this afternoon. So I'm Greg, and this is West Africa Weekly, where we talk about energy projects in West Africa and other parts of Africa that may be of importance to you, your business, or your career. And that is a wrap for us this week. We will see you hopefully next week at the same time. So we appreciate you coming by and checking everything out, and we'll talk to you next week. You've been watching West Africa Weekly, a live series brought to you by Lynx and RV Core Nahar. Your hosts have been Greg and Arvi. For sponsorship opportunities, send us an email at info@riglynx.com. Tune in next Thursday at 8 a.m. CST for another live episode.